This is a tarot reading for the sun sign Capricorn for the month of March for the work life reading. In this reading, I will be taking out cards or energy to know how's currently your job or work situation, Capricorn, for the month of March. What is your inner ability at doing the work that you do? How does external environment reward you or respond to your work? And this environment is about your colleagues, your boss, your employer, your business partner, people that you deal with for work on daily basis. Then what are your strengths at doing the work that you do? And what are the challenges that can come up in the month of March and you should deal with? Now overall this spread will tell me whether you are managing work-life balance well or not, or how well be your balance in the month of March for the work life. So let us see what is the guidance. Now before I take out the cards and energy, please note this is a general reading and not everything will apply to you, and whatever will apply will vary in the intensity. So first I'm asking is how will be your work or job situation in the month of March? What is your inner ability at doing the work that you do? Then how well you will be rewarded for your efforts? What are your strengths and the challenges that you should work with? So first of all, Capricorn, I am seeing a lot of communication cards. So the guidance from tarot really is month of March is the month for communicating it right and saying it whenever the opportunity arises. You may not want to keep everything to yourself for a later moment. So the guidance really is if there is some conflict at heart, at work or at business, you may really want to speak it out. Now, some of you also need to use a lot of confidence and courage in the month of March, because if you see, I'm not seeing much of that energy. So a lot of you will have to bring forth your courage. So we need courage when there are some challenges. So March is a month of work. There are going to be a lot of dealings with people, a lot of understandings to be built. So to do that, one calling is that you may want to bring in a lot of courage and confidence in what you are doing. So now what will or how will be your job or business situation in the month of March? Your position will get tested. The success that you have created for yourself will be tested. So it is a good energy, Capricorn, because every time we prove that we are worth what we are doing or why we should be holding a position we are holding, it will only take you to the next level of success. So there is bound to be certain challenges, certain testing energy that is going to come your way. Some of you who probably are feeling already that not everything is tagged in your favor. If you have that feeling, the guidance from tarot really is that to create success, you don't necessarily need to have everything in your favor. Sometimes only your mental strength and your ability to think through will create immense success for you. So, lot of faith and confidence that you need to have in your ability, Capricorn, in the month of March. That even if things are not looking stacked in your favor, you have the ability to think through and win over a certain position. People at business, it's quite possible if you don't think through certain situation, you may feel you lost a certain opportunity. Now, the reason we do tarot is so that we can understand or we can get a sneak peek into how likely the future is looking and we can change our actions in the present. So, some of you just gear up for some mental work to think through difficulties so that you don't have any missed opportunities, either at business or at if you're salaried then at your job. Now, what is your inner ability? For some reason, Capricorn, I am seeing maybe from the past energy, there has been some financial difficulties that you are faced up with. And you're probably thinking these financial difficulties are not going to go away anytime soon. And this energy is coming from the past. So, first, you need to have is faith, Capricorn, that it's okay to have tough times. It's okay sometimes to go through a financial difficulty. Because if you see, this energy in the card is of winter. It's as if sometimes we forget that certain difficulties and challenges are only passing by energies, just the way the winter is a passing energy. This season is going to go out. So difficulty if you've been having and you are internally not able to make peace with certain difficulties that you're going through at work, or you have somehow started to accept your situation that it's not going to improve. The guidance really is that it is a passing energy and you have to accept it that way. So, Capricorn, lot of faith is required from you in the month of March because you're dealing with certain past disappointments, feelings of not being favored or having things in your favor. So, wherever these feelings are coming from, you need to have faith. And in this energy, also, it's telling me that you don't need to have anything in your favor. You have the mental strength to create success for yourself. And internally, people who are feeling beaten down or are feeling that there is no solution to your situation, the guidance really is it is a passing energy. Just the way seasons will come and go, your difficult and tough days are also going to go. So you don't have to really feel that this is a permanent situation. So this is some internal change that you need to bring in your overall energy. Also, some of you unknowingly, because of this energy, may be beginning to give up halfway through a certain project because somewhere you have a feeling that things are just not in your favor. So, the guidance is that is not the right approach. Have faith, you can create immense success for yourself. Now, how does the external environment respond to you? Or how well are you rewarded for your abilities or the work that you do at work? So, I am seeing you feel quite surprised, Capricorn, by at times the inconsistency in how well you are rewarded. Sometimes it looks like you are given a good bonus. Sometimes you're just given a printed letter saying how well you are appreciated. And sometimes there is a party which is thrown for your work. So it's telling me you're quite surprised about the way your work is received. So you feel there is not much consistency on how well you're rewarded. Another guidance from this energy is Capricorn. You may want to start acknowledging not everybody is perfect. So there are slip ups, and organizations are also run by humans. So there are bound to be surprises. So you should, if you see, this is the energy of disappointment, and this energy seems to come from these expectations. So it's telling me you get very surprised by inconsistency in how well you're rewarded or how well your work is received. It's quite possible at one time your work is amazingly praised and very well appreciated, and another time work in similar line is not so well appreciated and probably not shown much or not given much credibility. So you seem to be quite dissatisfied with the inconsistency in how things can be sometimes at work. Now, Capricorn, one thing you need to understand is not everyone is perfect and they are going to make mistakes. So, one way you can manage your energy of disappointment, which is also telling me how you internally feel sometimes and how I see hurt here, is by not expecting perfection. You should become very, very realistic that sometimes, even if you deliver 100%, the reward may not be an exact 100%. It may be a bit less than the kind of effort you have put in. So the guidance really is that don't be so emotional about your work. There are a lot of things to be happy about, and you may not want to carry the conflict at work to your heart. It's telling me some of you, it's your strength that despite no matter how badly you're hurt at work or the kind of misunderstandings you are going through, you still do a great job without giving a care about how hurt and dissatisfied sometimes you may be. So, your strength is you are not very emotional, or you keep your emotions aside when you are doing the work that needs to be done. So, while that's a very good strength, another thing you can do is to not take this conflict to your heart in the first place so that you don't have to then keep it aside, emotions and your work. So if you can manage to not take conflict to your heart, your life would be much easier. And don't expect perfection from people. Now, what are the challenges that can come up in the month of March? I am seeing there can be a certain discussions or brainstorming or maybe even a fight in some cases about what is rightfully yours or how wrong sometimes people can be in laying their hands at your work. So it's telling me you're going to go with a very strong defending energy, and in the end, you will get what is rightfully yours. But there will be quite a bit of discussion, people being sad. But this energy is about being right and getting what you want. So things are looking very favorable for you, Capricorn, in the month of March. Only guidance in this energy is you may just want to bring in a bit of kindness. So while it's okay to take what is rightfully yours, if it doesn't affect the outcome much, you may also want to give your other colleagues a bit of a fair share or maybe little more than what they probably have worked on, if it doesn't affect the outcome so much. So you may just want to bring in a bit of kindness. Now, people who are looking for job, first of all, the guidance is if you're not been working for quite some time, it's telling me you're already running out of patience and you're feeling there are absolutely no opportunities for you. and money is running out, so you are feeling absolutely low. The guidance is take up whatever comes along and just temper down your expectations. So you if you have a certain expectation and you are getting a job offer which may look very different or below your expectation, guidance really is that take it up, because the kind of crisis you probably think you're going through, the only way to get out of this feeling of despair is to get hold on to something and to get back into work. You can always simultaneously keep searching something, but the guidance really is get hold of something and start the work, because it looks like you're running out of money totally. Now, people who are looking for a change, it's telling me that you could be looking for a change purely for monetary reasons. While you may be doing a lot at work, you're not happy with your pay scales. So it is a decision time, Capricorn. So the guidance really is that while you may be wanting to change for money, the guidance from tarot is that be very sure of what you're looking for. It shouldn't be that once you get a good job with a lot of money, then you're looking for good people that you can get along with or have a very nice emotional bond. It's quite possible to have both in a new job, but guidance really is that if you're comfortable in your present job and you have money problems, and that alone is the reason for changing a job or looking for something new, you may want to first bring clarity in your thoughts before deciding to jump boats. Now, how will overall be the work-life balance for March? It's telling me it is a month of lot of work and you will consciously need to spend time on yourself, take some time off, exercise a lot so that you're not unduly stressed, and not take conflict to your heart and not be so emotional. So work life balance will need work and you will need to consciously take out time for yourself. Otherwise, it's looking like you will be spending way too much time at work and office, stressing out what needs to be done next. So, this was your reading, Capricorn, for the month of March for work life.